adventurers, welcome and thanks for tuning in to Christian Adventure Gamer. I am your host, Daniel the Paladin.
And I'm Alex the Rogue.
Yes, and so if you've been following along, we've been playing Maladum. We went through the tutorial, and then we lost for the fourth time. And so we are going through the tutorial level, I guess you'd say stage, maybe, I don't know, encounter. But we're going to go without the tutorial instructions. So we are going to free play this and hope that we can get to the tomb, get the objective, and get out. Because this game can be dangerous. Not dangerous the game, but this, the threat gets very threatening. It can
escalate quickly.
Yes, escalate, yes. All right, and so I'll go ahead and go first. So we would actually put our characters on the staging area, right? And so I would put my character here before I begin, because I know I'm going to go first. Now we actually have to add a threat peg to the Doom tracker here, which then we take this little peg here and we put it in the slot. Put it in the slot here, like so. All right, let's go ahead and take it down. So now we have our threat set. In the first round of the game, we do not read any of the cards. So then we will go into the adventure phase, right? So now I'm going to go, let's say I go 1, 2, 3, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well go ahead and just open this up. Take what's inside, and I am going to find, this is where I need the little button that sounds like the Zelda found secret, and I have a sword and an apple. So yes, that's going to be helpful. The sword gives me 2 attack when I use it, and an apple means I can eat it and gain a life. Yes. It's a morsel. All right. So that's it for my 2 actions. I do have an effortless action I can take, so I might as well just kind of go here with my effortless action. That way, if a monster spawns here, it's more likely to go after me than Alex or Marana.
Yes.
Marana. All right, and then now it is Alex's turn. So I'm going to put this token on my board to indicate that I have gone.
So, for my turn, I think I'm just going to try and go to the double doors.
Okay.
Get those open. So, 1, 2...
You can go through me.
3, 4, then 1, 2. And as the effortless action, I'm going to open them.
Okay.
So, be right
All
there.
right.
Which I'm also standing over a...
grave point.
Yes,
grave point. So that means if something was to come through the floor, you are covering it up.
Yes.
All right, now we go to the adversary phase. All right, so with the adversary phase, we look at the current threat, and we are still in disquiet. So we are making noise, and now monsters can hear us. Mm-hmm. So we're going to roll the black die to indicate what we're going to get.
Yes. And it's 1 Lamenter.
1 Lamenter.
So, well.
Yep, now we have to roll to see where they enter.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, so I'm going to need that here.
That's a 1.
Oh, yeah, so it's going to enter in space 1.
Oh, here. So it'll be right there.
Yep. So then it's going to move 4 spaces to the closest line of sight.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, and then it has first strike, it's indicated here. And then it's going to take a second action to attack. The Lamenters only have 1 action. As you can see, the circle with the lightning bolt there indicates action sign. And then any purple symbol next to it means action that they can take. So it can take 1 action, but then this symbol denotes first strike. So then, can you hand me a blue die? Yep. And so the blue die, you'll always roll because it rolls a critical. If it rolls a critical attack, it's also going to poison me, which this is not the time for me to roll critical.
Yeah.
I always roll good for them, poor for myself. And like I said, poor for myself. Good for them. Poor for myself.
Yep.
So I have 1 armor, so it's going to negate 1 of the damages. However, I'm going to take 2 damage right now, which stinks, and I'm going to take a poison.
Yeah.
Which really stinks. So that's very, very unfortunate. At least it's early in the game. Okay. Now we go to the assess phase. So let's assess right now. So far, not so good.
Yeah.
Not so good for me. So I'm going to remove this little shit here, wherever it went to. Oh, there it is. To indicate that I can take my turn again. I'm going to pass the first player marker to her. And then I have to deal with this poison counter. I don't have any blessed tokens, so now I have to roll the magic die.
Which is...
Yep.
No, if I can grab it.
Yep. And so then before I do this, I need to be clear on what I'm rolling. Alright, so when I'm poisoned, if I roll a 1 or 2, the character loses 1 health. On a 3 or 4, loses 1 skill peg. On a 5, the character becomes fatigued. And on a 6, the poison wears off. So let's go ahead and try to roll for a 6. And I roll a 2. So I'm going to lose another health token, which stinks. Okay. Now, we are back at the top of the distress phase, right? Dread phase. So we're going to add a black peg to the board. Okay. And then we're going to read a card.
Which is alarm. Your presence has sounded an alarm. Increase the dread by 1.
Yay. Dread by 1. Okay. So, alright. Hopefully we can get this down.
Yes.
Alright, then it is your turn.
Yes. So,
if you use your effortless action, you can move 1 space, and then you...
That's what I'm thinking.
All right.
So, yeah, I'm going to use my effortless action to move a space, and I'm going to attack the Lamenter. And I can do that because my staff has a reach of 1, meaning that I can attack from 1 space away.
Yep, and it rolls 2 dice.
Yes. So
I will show that little token here. So this is the weapon that she's attacking with here. So it has a reach and attack of 2 dice.
So hopefully it's something good.
That is not good.
Oh.
Right. Well, you still have 1 action left.
Yes. So I can try to attack again. That's better. That's a lot better.
Yes, that is a lot better. That's a critical success, and yes. So the Lamenter is now going to go bye-bye because it has no armor listed and it has no hit points listed, because only monsters that have hit points listed indicate that it has more than a value of 1. So it only has a value of 1 hit point.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you for that. Because now what I'm going to do on my turn is I'm going to rest, which means I'm going to, actually before I rest, I'm going to eat my morsel. And that means this morsel goes back into the search bag. And then I will remove the poison token and I will gain a hit point back for the morsel and 1 for resting. So now I'm back up to 3, thankfully.
Yes.
Woof. All right. That was a super fast round. Not how I wanted it to go, but that's how it ended up going. All right. Now we're going to go to the adversary phase. We're still in disquiet here. So now we're going to roll the black die. And we're only going to get 1 more Lamenter. So that's good. Now we roll the magic die to indicate where he's going to enter.
Which is a 5.
A 5. Okay.
So that's a little farther away.
Yes. And there's only 1 door open that he's going to be able to go to.
Yes.
So then now it's the NPC phase. And so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He only gets 1 action, so that's as far as he's going to go. Then we go to the assess phase. Let's go assess. All right. That was a better round.
Yes.
I feel like I'm not going to die. I'm back to 3 hit points. I no longer have the poison. The Lamenter is a safe distance away, that if Alex wanted to use magic, she totally could use it to take that guy out.
Yes.
All right. So let's go ahead and go back down. All right. So we remove the little token here to indicate we can take our turn.
And that gets passed.
Yep, first player marker gets passed. Now we're going to go back here. We're going to add a dread token, or dread peg, to the dread track. All right. And we're going to read the next card. Hopefully it's something good.
Malasite fluctuations. Each adventurer feels buoyed as natural energy flows through them. All characters gain a magic peg. This may exceed their starting value.
Ooh, that's going to come handy for you.
Yes.
So this is definitely a better round to start. Yes. And then what are the other things on there? Is that for additional threat levels?
Yes.
Okay, so we can ignore that. All right. Then it's back to me. What do I want to do? Do I want to rest some more? Not really. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then I am going to stop there because now I'm engaging this monster. Then it's your turn. Actually, no. I should have asked you, did you want to attack? Because I don't want to block this thing and provide it cover, right?
Yeah.
So, where was I at? Here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So that way I'm still closer to it than you. And if you wanted to attack it with magic or something that had range, I wasn't necessarily blocking you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then that would be your turn?
That is my turn. Because I don't think I can use my effortless action to open a chest.
Okay.
So I will put my token back here.
Alright. So then I will probably just use my effortless action to move there.
Okay.
And I will use one of my spells.
Okay, the
focused energy.
All right, and you have plenty of range, because
Yes.
that's the range ruler here for a medium range attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you're going to roll the magic die to indicate
Yes.
what's going to happen.
And it is a 4.
So the 4 is Withering Blast. After any current effects are resolved, all other characters, friend or foe, within 2 squares and line of sight of this character are moved 1 square directly away, if possible, and with no attacks of opportunity, and are laid prone. Affected characters may spend a skill peg to keep their footing and ignore this effect. So, that's actually not a bad thing. I am 2 spaces away, and since I'm not using my skill pegs for the purpose of this tutorial, I can spend it here to keep my footing.
Yes.
Okay? So then, you're going to take your blue peg,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to add it to the threat tracker here, the doom tracker, and then you're going to roll your attack. Is it 2 dice or is it 1?
Well, I think it's just the 1.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
What's it say on the...
X dice ranged attack with, and then...
Blunt and I think it's sharp. Yep. So that's if you roll crit. However, the level here of the spell indicates how many dice she's rolling because of X. So X is level 1. And it's a success!
Woo!
And so, it has no armor, only has 1 hit point. This guy is gone.
Yes. So
Right.
now...
And you still have 1 more action.
Yes. So I think... I'm going to move there.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. And we are now at the adversary phase. So now we are in the distress range here. So that means we're going to get a Maria. And we're going to roll the black die to indicate how many of those monsters, the Lamentors, we're going to get. And it's 1! Yay, just 1. Alright, so we got 2 monsters put on the board.
Yes, and then...
Oh yes, we're going to roll that die to indicate where the Maria goes.
So that's going to go 6.
Well, it's not too far away. That's not bad. Okay, then the Lamentor.
Is 3.
3. And he's going to go right next to said Maria. Alright, now we go to the NPC phase. So he's going to go after the first, or the closest non-line of sight character because they're technically not on the board. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he's going to go 1, 2. Can't attack Doesn't have first strike. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so thankfully they didn't get a chance to attack.
Yes.
Thankfully.
Yes.
All right. Then we go to the assess phase. So let's assess. This round, getting better. It could have been worse. I feel somewhat in control here. The monsters are at me instead of, or actually no, they're at you.
Me.
Yeah, they're at you.
However, they didn't get to attack, so that does give me a bit of an advantage.
Right. Because you actually could cast more spells. You could.
Well, not right now. I can't cast spells when I'm engaged.
Oh, okay.
But if I were able to get rid of the Maria, then...
Okay. Then you have the other. Yes. So, I'm thinking, what do I need to do here? I've already searched one thing already. I searched the crate earlier. So I could either search the chest or leave it for you, and I can actually go up here and attack the Maria. Right? I think that would be smarter, because if we can get rid of the Maria, that gives you reach to the Lamenter.
That is true.
Right. So I think that's the better thing. All right. So I'm going to go 1. Oops, not to mean to knock that treasure chest. 1, 2. And now I am going to use my axe to attack that Maria. It has 1 damage, or not 1 damage, 1 armor. So I have to roll at least 2 damage to take it out. And I roll a 1. It's not good. Not good at all. At least I attempted. Maybe I should have went for the other one. But I moved and I attacked. I could use my effortless action to move one. What would be the point? Maybe I should have targeted the other one. All right, now it's your turn.
Okay, so now I'm going to have to target the Maria. Hopefully.
Take it off. Put it back on.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
So.
That guy is solid gone.
Yes.
All right.
And I could spend my...
We forgot something. We forgot something. So, before we begin, let's say that we are here. I forgot to add a threat to the Doom Tracker.
Yes.
And we forgot to read a card, because that might actually change how we play this round.
Yeah. Fiery Touch.
Yay!
Disquiet Doom. The Maladum channels its magic through its minions. All engaged adversaries make a 2 dice melee attack with fire. Then all unengaged adversaries make a move action.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So, this does change how we would have played the round.
Yeah.
So let's hold on here. So this guy would attack you with the fiery. I'll let you roll, because I roll crits for monsters. I don't want to do that to you. If you do it to yourself, that's fine.
Not really.
All right.
So nice.
Yep. So it didn't do crit, right?
Yeah, but I still lose.
Right.
The 2.
All right. Then we have to go to the NPC track here to indicate where this guy is going to go. All right. So it says, can the NPC reach the target with one of its melee attacks without moving? No. Is the target in the NPC's line of sight? Technically, it can see you. I assume it can see you through its friendly, and it can see me as well. The NPC will move. Yes. Does the NPC have a ranged weapon or ability that can reach the target? No. Then it says the NPC will move towards the target via the shortest route. So it could go 1, 2. And then attack you.
Yeah.
I wish you'd come after me. However, that's not how this plays out. Actually, it's not going to attack. It's right. It's only going to move. So 1, 2. All right, that's actually not bad. That actually helps me, because I can use my effortless action to move one, attack it, and then possibly do something else.
Yeah.
All right. So that does change up how things go. Okay. Now, I'm going to use my effortless action to move one here. Then I'm going to use my attack action to attack that Elementer. So I'll take that off my character. And it's 1 success, which that's enough to take out the Elementer. That's actually helpful. Oops. Didn't mean to take
yourself out.
Yeah, take myself out. All right. Now, I can do something else. Well, again, I could search that chest, but that's not going to be helpful. So I'm going to move here. To see if I can't entice it to attack me, but it's already currently engaging you. So then it's your turn.
Yes. Nope.
Alright. You still have another action. Do you want to try to eat your morsel first?
Well, I would still be able to do that.
Yeah, true. Yeah. There you go. All right. Now we're getting rid of the Maria.
Yes. And then for my effortless action, I'll go ahead and eat the morsel.
Now we go to the adversary phase again. So we're going to add another Maria, and we're going to roll that black die.
Come on, blank space.
And one's going to come up out of the ground. All right, so it's just one, though.
Yeah.
So we have to indicate where the closest one is. So we have one here that's 1, 2, 3, 4 away from me. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4 away from me. Oh yeah, the door. Yep, the door's not open yet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think this one here would be the closest one.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're gonna roll for the Maria.
Yes.
And that is a 2. So here, again, I am the closest target. All right. So the Maria is gonna go first. 1, 2, 3, and then it's going to attack me. This could kill me, but it doesn't. It still does 1 damage to me because I have 1 armor to negate 1. And then this guy is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to attack me because I am the closest and biggest target. So he, again, is going to roll 2 dice. And it does 1 damage, but I have armor to negate it. So, thankfully, I only take 0 damage. All right, let's go to this S. Oh, man. So, still dangerous. The threat is increasing here. I think we're doing good at survival. If we can get through this room, take out these monsters, and just beeline it to the other room, at this point, we just need to get that objective and get out because we are running out of time on this Doom Tracker. Yeah. What's your assessment so far?
We need to get out.
Yes, we need to get out.
Just.
Okay. So, before I forget, I'm going to add a peg to the threat tracker. Good. All right, you want to go ahead and read the card? Hopefully it's helpful.
Respite.
Yes.
There is an unexpected lull in the seemingly endless onslaught. Reduces dread by 2. No adversaries will arrive this round. Adversaries already in play will activate as normal.
Okay.
So,
yes.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. That gives us more time.
Yes.
All right. And then this gets past Alex, so she can go first. All right, Alex. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess probably go ahead and attack the guy in front of me.
Okay.
It hits.
Yep, it hits. So he is gone. All right. And what would you like to do with your next action?
Well, I could either spend an effortless action to move one and attack the other guy.
Mm-hmm. I think you can still attack it because you have reach.
From there?
Maybe. I mean, if you want to do that, you can.
Well, that's the only way I'd be able to reach it.
Oh, yeah.
So, I will go ahead and try to do that.
No? That's all right. That is okay. This is where we need the bless, because then you can re-roll dice. All right, so then it's my turn. The first thing I'm going to do is try to attack the Maria here. If I can get 2 damage on him, we can get rid of him.
Yes.
Which we did. So we got rid of that guy. And I am going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, effort action 1 more, because this is the round we need to get to this, because there's nothing here, right? I think this next round, there's nothing going to be added to the board.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where we need to try to make it. So I can run in there. Well, I won't be able to search. I can get into the room, but I won't be able to search this round. And so, not sure what you're wanting to do, because you can still search the room, you can still search the chest, you can do whatever. But let's go ahead and do the adversary phase. Again, nothing being added, and let's go to assess. All right, so we are just barely holding on. I feel like the luck of the draw here has what's been helpful to us, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this from the board here. Add a threat token to the Doom Tracker.
That goes to you.
Yes, I become first player, and then the next card. You want to read that one?
Ooh, trap arrow.
Oh, lovely.
An adventurer trips a wire and an arrow shoots from the wall. A random adventurer suffers a ranged attack with 1 die and sharp. Shuffle this card back into the deck.
So is it random character?
Yes.
All right, so you can be odd. I can be even. I'll go ahead and roll that, and it is an odd, so you're going to take 1 damage. All right. Yes. So you might want to consider resting or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I could this turn, this round.
Yep, you could, because we're hanging on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then nothing else. I got shuffled back into the deck. All right. So I'm gonna go first. I should probably rest too, just because I'm getting down on my life here. Oh man. Yeah. So close to the door. Maybe I'll rest in the other room, because at that point maybe nothing will be in there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, effortless action, move here, and then go 1. I'm gonna have to go 2, because even if I go here and block this grave point, that would mean, well, no, because I could use an effortless action to move, open it, and then run away. So yeah, I'll do that. So I'll kind of block that, just to save myself, and that's it for me, because I moved twice.
Yes.
I wish it was, like, I haven't read the rules yet on movement, but it would really be nice if we could just break up our movement. So, like, move 1, 2 out of the 4, do something, finish our movement.
Yeah.
So.
Which, I mean, I feel like in some sense that would make sense to do.
Right. Like, it'd be like running through the door, in a sense, right? Like,
Yeah.
Run through the door. Let's look up the rule for move. Maybe that's what we need to do. Look at the rule for move, and move is on page 23 and 39. So let's look at 39. Alright, when a character takes a move action, they can move up to 4 squares. Characters can move into adjacent squares in any direction. Diagonal movement is allowed as long as both of the squares on either side have no enemy and are empty. Characters cannot end their movement in a square containing another character. They can move through other friendly characters, but may not move through enemies. Adventurers from other parties can be moved through if the owning player gives permission. Prone characters can be moved through without penalty as long as they are no larger than the moving character. Characters cannot move through or over terrain unless specified otherwise. Characters may only enter a square that is completely empty. Squares partially filled by terrain at floor level are impassable. Note that decorative terrain elements such as the corners of tombs do not block movement. Characters on larger bases, such as a rot troll, take up multiple squares and follow the additional rules on page 49. Well, it doesn't say we can't, and it doesn't say that we can. So maybe this leaves room for interpretation. So I say, moving forward, we do that.
Yeah.
So let's say I do that. Let's say I move the 2, open this, right? And then go 1, and then finish my movement. Now I can take the other action to open this.
Yes.
That's the only thing that's going to make sense for me. Because I want to live. So I'm going to take the objective 9 here, because we need to take it. Then I have a club. I found a club. And it looks like a piece of gold, which I don't know if that's going to fit or not. And it doesn't fit. Can I make it fit? No, it cannot make it fit because I just shot everything out of my board. So, I could essentially just leave the club.
I'd say do that.
Yeah, because the club is just, it's only 1 attack damage. So I'm going to leave that. I have to put that into the tomb. So I used my effortless action to open the door. I moved and then I searched. Alright. And that puts me here.
Yeah.
Alright. Now it is your turn.
I'm probably just gonna go ahead and rest while I can.
Okay, rest while you can. So gain a peg. You'd gain 2 magic points, but I think you can only hold 1 more, right? No, you can only hold 2. Yes, so that was that other card that gave us the additional one.
Yes.
So, right. Now we go back to the adversary phase. Now this is where we have to start adding monsters back. We're going to add a Maria, and then we're going to roll the black die to figure out if we get any Lamenters. And we get 1. All right. So let's roll the magic die to figure out where the Maria goes.
That's a 5.
Oh, that's not good. All right, and then roll it again for the Lamenter.
That's a 5 as well.
5 as well. All right.
Oh boy.
NPC phase. This guy is going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to attack you. You want to roll your doom?
You can. I'm gonna.
I'll roll it one at a time. Roll the blue one first. It's a success.
Do it.
And that's a success. So you are knocked out.
Yeah.
So you lay your character down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't, it's not bad. Actually, this could be helpful.
Yeah. At least I'm a little closer to the...
Right. Because I could essentially possibly come through here and help,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that means this guy's going to have to go towards me.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. And that's it. All right. Let's go to the assess phase. Things have turned.
Well,
So we're not sure what's going to happen next with the next card. She is knocked out. I can spend a rest action to revive her, which that means like there has to be no monsters in that area, and I have to use up both my actions to do so.
yeah.
So we're going to add a peg to the threat tracker here.
Yes.
Okay, and then we're going to read the next card. Hopefully it's helpful.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Feeling lucky. Reduce dread by 1. All adventurers in play become blessed.
Okay.
So that's helpful for you.
That's helpful for me. I don't think you can become blessed because
No.
you're knocked out.
Technically, I don't think I would be in play.
Right. So then I am first player. So because I'm in here, I'm going to use an effortless action to move 1. Then I'm going to rest. I think that's the best thing I can do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then.
So technically, you could also. No, you can't. Never mind. Because it's 1 health or 1 skill point.
Right. What that's going to allow what to happen is these monsters are going to go towards me,
Mm-hmm.
And they only have one way of getting to me.
That's
so
true.
through that door.
Yeah.
For you though, there's nothing that they're going to do. You're knocked out. So.
Yeah.
All right. You can't go. I was able to take that off. Put that on. You did that. Now we're back to the adversary phase. So we're going to get another Myria. And then we're going to roll the black die to figure out how many more Lamenters we get. 0! Yes! All right, so the Myria is going to enter in hopefully slot number 4. And I rolled a 4.
Hey.
I called that. All right, so it's going to enter here. All right, so this Myria is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So it's right there at the door.
Mm-hmm. And that one would be a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and then 4.
Right. And this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3. Because it can't go any further.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to check the rules on attacking. So attacking is orthogonally, which means that they can only attack from left to right, up, back and forth. No diagonal unless you have the reach, which you do. Okay. That's good to know. All right. All the monsters have went. So assess. Things are still dangerous. We moved some characters around. We didn't have to worry about adding any more lamenters. Learned that melee attacking happens orthogonally, so that's good. So when I attacked earlier with the creature diagonally, I shouldn't have. But I'm glad that's cleared up. Having them come to me this way is going to bottleneck them, which is actually very helpful because if I can get through these monsters, I can essentially run into here and help her.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get this done. So this goes to her. I remove that token. She can't go, right? I wish that you could actually still rest in a sense. Like that's what you had to do on your turn. I wish that was a possibility because that would make sense. Because you're just essentially down for the count.
Mm-hmm.
But at least you're not dead, right?
Yeah.
You're just knocked out. All right. So then it goes to me on my turn. Right? No. Because I need to add a dread peg. Right? And then we have to read. Yes. Let me see this.
Trap, arrow.
Again?
Yeah.
So it's going to be me.
Yeah. So trips a wire and arrow shoots from the wall. Suffers a ranged attack with 1 die and sharp. And then gets shuffled back in.
Alright, and it's a blank. It does nothing to me. I am invincible. Alright, now going back to my turn, I'm going to attack this monster here with my hatchet thing here. And I got 1, but I'm going to use my bless token to roll that die, and it's a success. And this guy is gone. Alright, then I'm going to use my effortless action to move here, and I'm going to attack this Lamenter for 1. So he is gone.
Yes.
Alright. Now we go to the adversary phase. Adversary phase. Yeah, so we're going to add a Maria back, and we have to roll that black die to determine if we get any more of the Lamenters. Hopefully we get that blank side. There is only 1 blank side, so... and we got the blank side! Woohoo! Alright. Things are looking better. Oh, we got to roll to see where it comes in at.
1 or 4.
It's a 6. It's not terrible because it's going to use both its actions to get to me.
Yeah.
So this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then that is where it ends. All right. Let's go to the assessment phase. All right. So, not too bad. Now all the monsters are gone from her corner. Essentially, I could run away and see if I can't get to her and drag her away. I don't know what else to say. Because I'm afraid that, I might die in the process of trying to get rid of these 2 creatures here.
Yeah.
These 2 Maria. So I'm going to go ahead and remove my token, which I never added. But, you're on my list to do, things to do.
Yes.
So I become first player, add a dread peg for the dread phase, and then the next card, hopefully it's helpful.
Balefire. The Malagant channels its magic through one of its minions. The closest unengaged adversary to an enemy targets that enemy
Which is the one that...
with
right
a 2 dice ranged attack with fire. Then all unengaged adversaries make a move action.
It burns me. So what does the burn do? In each assessment phase, this character loses 1 health. While burning, the character is a source of fire for any rules that require it, and all their attacks have the burn rule. This character cannot rest. 2 consecutive actions must be spent in the same round to remove a burning counter. In addition to the burning character themselves, other friendly characters in contact can contribute any number of actions toward this total, suffering a fatigue counter for each. Alternately, the character may interact with a source of water to remove a burning counter. Is there any sources of water where I am at? Hey, there is actually. But it's good to know that basically I can pass my burn on through an attack.
Mm-hmm.
So if I spend my first action, I can essentially get rid of that guy.
Yeah.
Then move, hopefully. Effortless action, and then interact with the water on the floor.
Mm.
Roll around.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know what else to do. Okay, that sounds about right. So I lost the health there. Things are still troublesome. All right. All right, so I know what I need to do. I'm going to attack that Mario in front of me. I need 2 damage. If I get a crit, he's burning, but he'll die anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. That's not what I wanted, so I have to spend my other action to... This is where I'm going to die. I am going to effortless action, 1 space back. Alright. Adversary phase. Adding another Maria, wherever it is. So, there's that one. And then we have to roll the black die to see if we get any of those things. Hopefully roll a blank again.
No.
We get 1. Alright, we're going to roll to see where the Mario goes. 5. And then the Elementor is going to go 6. Alright. He's going to go next to me. And then he's going to attack me. And this is where I will probably not make it. And I died. So. I think we're doing fairly well.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of hope involved, but then no hope at all. So yeah, we'll continue to play through this, but the next time we pick up, we'll actually start in the campaign setting, right? Like, we want to master this game by learning these rules. I think we did a lot better this time. Even though we didn't make it, you know, it felt like it flowed better.
Yeah.
You know, and the things that we learned through this gameplay about the melee attack being orthogonally is going to be helpful in future plays and how we control the board. So, next time we play, we'll decide if we want to record that session or not. But hey, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. We'll see you guys next time.